There we go. There we go. Damn thing. It was playing funny beggars. Yay, yep. Welcome back. The damn thing was playing up. I don't know what that connection issue was, but it must have affected the stream as well. The game completely disconnected, and Streamlabs... What do you mean? Oh, about the perfect game thing. Oh, okay. I like getting them. I like getting the achievements and working towards the perfect game, because outside of what the game actually gives you of things to work towards, it's just that an extra little thing. And a lot of people don't necessarily put the effort in. At least it's to me at least. On certain games, it shows how much dedication people have put into the game. I mean, it could mean absolutely nothing to someone else, but I like to have them. And the storm was already over when we got disconnected. But when we reconnected, it's the storms and certain other things don't really like the state of it doesn't get saved properly when you exit the game. Like a lot of times, I'll wait for a storm to completely be over, and I'll wait a little extra after that, and I'll check to make sure that it's saved the game, and then I'll exit. And then, later on or the next day I'll come back, and that storm that had just passed is already still in. It's still in progress. So the state of the storms is one of the things they haven't really got perfected yet for it to save properly. Oh, that took some damage. Okay, we'll put that away. We'll get some sleep. And we'll carry on whacking the stone. What's that in? Oh, we've got a downed tree as well. Oh, we've got a couple of them. We've got a wolf over there. Oh, the game's called Forager. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that one. Mr. Wolf is gone. Let's get rid of these trees that have fallen. Don't want these things lying here. This is one of the lines the bear takes when he comes out of that forest. I don't want all this bloody wood in my way. Oh, okay. A lot of time, I had the same kind of thing a lot of times when playing, what is it, Minecraft. Play modded in, what is it, FTB Ultimate from back in the day. And I just automate everything to the point where I'd have like mining systems down, and then, oh, we don't want that. Not while we've got a bear on the loose. And basically get to the point where I didn't have to go and mine anything myself. The system would just be gathering it and processing it and preparing it for me to use whenever I wanted. Where are you, Mr. Bear? That's a buffalo. It's a wolf. Why is the bear taking damage? They're just a little baby bear anyway, level 9. It's nothing. Where is that wolf going? Oh, you're going to eat your friend. He's my kill, not yours, mate. I get to skin him, not you. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's part of the reason why I stopped playing it. I went back to vanilla. I probably played a good 2 years of vanilla before I completely stopped when I got my new computer. There's only so much even modded can offer. After a while, you're just going through the motions and doing the same things. You can relatively easily get to well, unless you're playing something like RegTech 5, but you can relatively easily get to a pretty high level and basically have creative inside of normal survival. If you set up the right kind of gathering systems and processing systems, you don't have to mine anything anymore. RegTech 5 just takes it to the next level. I think it's probably even past level 5. I haven't really been I haven't been keeping up with what's been going on in modded Minecraft for a long time. Oh, modded, and I don't think I tried doing a let's play like for years and years ago. That was back in the day when there weren't even launchers about, when it was just Technic Pack with things like the original Industrial Craft 2 and Buildcraft and stuff like that. That was the only time I really played modded single player. Outside of that, I always played on servers. I played a lot, like really a lot on servers when I was playing. I feel I can call him a mate of mine. We've got to know each other to a certain degree outside of just Minecraft through the interwebs. A friend of mine was running a Stargate themed mod pack, and they're still working on it. Actually, it's still up and running. Where there's proper working Stargates, and there's a huge universe where there are literally tens of thousands of worlds that you can dial a gate to and travel to, and things like industrial craft and mechanism and all that kind of stuff are all hooked into it, and computer craft are all hooked into it to power and control the Stargates. And I played on that for a long time before I switched back to vanilla. The main reason I gave up is because my computer just couldn't run it anymore. It just said no. I got such bad lags on the server. I couldn't play it with anything more than like 5 FPS. And that was really fun. Like they have proper canon stuff. So like had the Zatnikatel and the Gold staff weapon and the Wraith blaster, and for the humans, for the Tauri, he had the P90 and a M9 pistol, and the armor and everything was all skinned and themed to fit in with Stargate. They've been doing a serious amount of work on it over the last couple of years. It's got to a point where it's looking really good, really good. The vast majority of the mods, if they've been able to, then he's been in contact with the person that actually made the mod and working with them to make improvements or changes, or get their approval on taking it in their own direction. Or people that are just unresponsive, then they've basically just straight up and almost remade certain mods to fit what they need in that style, if they haven't been able to get hold of people for mods that are just so out of date. It's really good. It's called Stargate MC. If you go to stargatemc.com, then you see all the info about it. It's really fun. It's really fun. Like if there weren't games like Icarus that easily hold my attention, I'd love to take a look back and see how things are going there. I went back a little while ago, since I got my new computer, and I was helping them out. What was I doing? I'd finished one thing and I moved on to the Wraith Hive ship. But I don't know. I started playing there, and I knew if I start playing there, then eventually I'm gonna get roped into doing something, like on the staff side of things. And I started to help them out with some of the builds, and I didn't want to get involved in that way on purpose because it kind of takes away for me. Yeah, if I want to play the game, I want to play it. But if you're involved as staff, you need to be able to put in, you know, X amount of effort and get certain things done to be a decent, you know, stand up, valuable enough member of the team. And I don't want to have to make that kind of commitment. And I did, and and the guy knows, you know, begrudgingly, I did it. I didn't have to. There was no pressure from them. It's just you kind of work it up in my own mind, and it's a long story. I'm a little stupid and complicated when it comes to stuff like that. It kind of took away from the whole thing for me. Bottom line, and I needed to step away from it a bit. And I don't really know if I'd ever go back long term. And it's not just that, just Minecraft in general. And no matter how much I like it, and no matter how many good packs and servers there are out there, I want to be, you know, I want to be trying out new things. I don't want to be like a one show pony. I want to play a bit of Icarus, and I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West down the line, and maybe some other games. Yeah, I love steak and I love pizza, but I couldn't eat either one of them for the rest of my life. Wanna get out there and try a little bit of everything. The amount of time that I spent more or less stuck in Minecraft, I wouldn't wanna repeat with another game. It's nice to have a primary game that you can like fall back on when you're bored of one thing that you're playing, then maybe you fall back and play that other thing. But to like stick out and almost exclusively play just one game for such an extended period of time, I don't want to fall into again. No, but you should definitely hit them up. Let me see. Is Stargate MC still there even? StargateMC.com. Why does it say it's suspicious? Take me there anyway. I know that fucking... Yes, I want you to take you there. Yeah, it's still up. For some reason, Bitdefender tells me that it's not safe, but I know it's safe because a friend of mine made this website, this place. It's really cool, and they've definitely put a lot of work into it. They've completely reworked the world generating system, and the whole thing is completely canon as Stargate. What is it? Following the Stargate lore. So there's the Milky Way galaxy, which has Earth, of course. Then there's the Pegasus galaxy, where Atlantis is, and the Wraith. There's the Ori galaxy, where the Ori are, and then there's for the life of me, I've forgotten the name of the galaxy that the Asgard are in. Then there's that galaxy as well, and each of those galaxies have certain star systems that are canon to the TV shows. Oh, and there's even a Destiny. So there's a ship that you can gate to, which is the Destiny itself. Yeah, that's the other thing I was working on. I was polishing up the interior of the Destiny before I worked on the Hive ship. Yeah, that's the one. I did some of the Destiny. We need 8 more. then we're going to need 12 floors, but we don't have enough of something to do that. Well, if you do check it out, then be sure to say Diamond says hi. I spoke to the dude just in passing just a few days ago on Discord. I'm not very good with keeping contact with people over time, to be honest. I never have been. He probably thinks I'm a bit of a dick that we don't talk as much. But I've always been a bit odd like that. Oh damn, this is a lightning storm. I need a fire whacker. Did I even unlock that this time around? I didn't unlock that yet. Let's get ourselves a fire whacker quickly, shall we? We need some fibre and some stone. Some fibre and some stone. I'd rather have it and not need it than this house catch fire and I wouldn't be able to put it out. I mean, theoretically, it shouldn't burn down because right now it's a thunderstorm with rain. So usually when lightning hits it, it'll catch fire, but then within a couple of seconds it'll just go out. But that's not always the case, so it's better to be prepared. Okay, fair enough. If there's something you want to try out in Minecraft, then that I can definitely recommend that wholeheartedly. The guys have put a lot of effort into it. A lot of effort. Excuse me. We've got a talent point as well. Let's get some more health, shall we? I had a feeling we'd need the fire whacker. You always need what you don't have. It's a good thing I had some blueprint points left over, otherwise I'd be fucked right now. Okay. Storm has calmed down enough that the building isn't going to get damaged anymore, so we can go ahead and repair everything. Anything else, or is that it? Okay, that's it. Well, hopefully this is going to be the last storm we're going to have to weather, so to speak. We've got our foundations, we've got our walls. We just need to go out and get enough stone to make the roof. Dear, dear, baby dear. Well, I'm sorry, dear. I'm going to remove your little hiding spot. Go and run after your mother. Go on. Away with you. Keep hearing footsteps. Oh, no. Must be hearing things. Oh. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Thought that was a bear for a minute. It was just a buffalo. Given how much the terrain changes, I might actually need a few more foundations. Oh, okay. Well, they weren't in class. What happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't quite get that, to be honest. I understand that they want to take precautions and everything, but depending on the age and circumstances, like health and other factors, for kids it's supposed to be... Oh, okay. I guess it also depends on where you are. There are certain places where the spread has got so low to a point. Oh, okay, just finished. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You remember? I think he was around. He was coming on the stream while you were here already. The guy called Stormy Snow. You remember him? He was in just a few days ago. He mentioned that he was ill, and it was probably you don't remember. Okay, never mind. He comes by from time to time, and he was here just a few days ago, and said he gotten ill, and it's probably the thing that we shall not name. And I was just thinking about him earlier. Actually, I was thinking he hasn't been in for a little while. I was hoping that he's all right and he didn't have any problems. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of that. We might as well cook it up. Okay. I nearly went back to playing Satisfactory myself. And it really depends on how much more worthwhile progress I can make in this. But I still might end up going back to it, to be honest. We'll build independent of the old house, so we don't have to shuffle things around. Yeah, and then we'll have the entrance here. So I'll make 2 more foundations. Yeah, like so. Grab the rest of the walls if it wouldn't take us overweight. Like so. Yeah. Then we'll need 2 more floors, which we can't make because we need some nails. Let's turn this into nails. So if we're going to have the door here, or should we have the door here? We just put it slightly more to the side. We'll put the door there, and we can have the stairs there. So then this can just be a normal wall. Then this one will be door to one side, like that. So that's where the door is. And we have the stairs here. Then we'll just put... Should we put a wall here? Or a window? We'll put a wall here. Well, this is going to be the downstairs floor, isn't it? Okay, so I won't worry about that. We'll put walls everywhere here. Yeah, that makes that easier. If I put a stone roof on that, I could basically leave that there and use it as like a little outbuilding. Yeah, like that. Stairs are going to go here. We're going to come up. So then we're going to want a window here. We'll put a window in the middle, and then to keep it nice and symmetrical, we'll put another window there. But then we're not going to have terrace. We have the stairs there, comes up flat. Wrong way round, like that. Then we're going to need to put in 3 of the floors. 1, 2, 3 of the floors. Yeah, we'll have a window there, window there, door there. And we've got a little bit of terrace. And we'll just put wall here. Where's the rest of my walls? I had like 20 something. Ah, didn't bring them all. That'll do it every time. Okay, I have no idea what you mean about that, mate. I've never played it before, unfortunately. Okay, so we've saved 2 walls from bringing that in, but we didn't really save them because we're just going to push this side out. Yeah, well, we'll keep this place We'll keep this place as a little outbuilding. I'll just replace these so we don't really have to repair anything, and we'll change. Well, these walls have never taken damage, have they? So if we just do that, this is going to be an internal floor anyway, so we'll put this back until we make the internal floor, and then we need 3 more walls to go across the back there. Well, 6 more if we want to properly replace the back wall. So we need 5 more walls. Let's get the nails. No, not that. 5 more. Well, it's basically turned into a 5x3, not a 4x3, but at least we're making use of what we already have placed down to an extent. Yeah, and then we put another door here. Can put that there. But what's the main objective of the game? Oh, that put a door there. What's like the synopsis of the game? I've never played it before. Yeah, okay, but like, what are the game mechanics like? What other game can you compare it to that it's similar to? It's like how you have to do certain things. 1, 2, 3 more. Yeah, that's the 3. Yeah, because we extended it 1 further out, didn't we? Oh, it's a mobile game on Steam. Open world adventure. Okay, I getcha. So it's a little bit like Factorio, I guess. Did we get the reinforced door? Yes, we did. We just need some more rope. We need 4 per door. We've got 1, 2, 3 doors. Okay, I getcha. So we need, what did I say? 4 doors or 3 doors? 1, 2, 3 doors. 8, 16, 24 nails for that. And 24 nails for that as well. So we need, oh, excuse me. What did I say? 2 times 24 nails? That's 48 then. Idiot. There we go. 48, not 480. Come on. I nearly turned the majority of my fucking iron into fucking nails for no reason. Oh, I just googled it. It says Forager mobile game. That it's available on Steam, but It was officially released for Microsoft Windows and Linux in 2019, later becoming available for PlayStation 4, excuse me, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and mobile. I wanted that for that, and we need the rope. So that's 3, 4, 8, 12 rope. 4, 8, so that's 16 rope. 16, 28 rope. How much can we make? Much more than that. Okay, so we'll make 30 rope. That's out of wood. We'll grab some wood and get that going. Lovely. Some grilled pumpkin. Okay, so it's 3 doors and 4 windows. What are we short on? It's probably can't be possibly nails. Oh, the rope. It hasn't made all of the rope that we need for it. And we can only queue up 2 things at a time. Now we are short on something. What are we short on? Okie dokie, mate. Well, fingers crossed. Everything's okay. I haven't had a single COVID test since the outbreak. Well, I mean not since the outbreak. I mean at all in the whole time. Yeah. I'll eat something. Leave me alone. What does this give us? Just extra. Oh, exposure resistance. No, I can imagine. I've seen it being. I've seen it being administered. They sticking that shit up your fucking nose. No, I know. I can imagine. I can imagine. Okay, so we're going to have to unlock the carpenter's bench if we haven't already. We have. We've got the interior wood wall, or wood floor, sorry. We need the wall. We need the angled wall, and then we'll get the interior door. Oh, we need those as well. How far away are we from leveling? 30,000 XP. What's that? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. That's like 7 bears. Okay. I need to go and kill bears, unfortunately. Oh, but it's night time, so let's get some sleep. It's okay. I've just got to pay attention. I can relatively easily kite the bears and joust with them. I just haven't been doing my due diligence. You've got to go into it and make it by making sure the area is clear, so you don't have any wolves or boars in the area that can come along and get involved in the situation. And you've got to make sure you've got plenty of open space. It makes it the easiest to Oh, okay. Yeah, no, no, I can imagine, mate. I can imagine. I've had, I'm 40 years old. I've had things poked up just about every orifice over the years, so I can imagine. I'm telling you, you're not going to enjoy getting your first catheter. That's that's a lot worse than a COVID test. I can guarantee it. Things aren't supposed to go up that hole. Yeah, now we actually want to come out and actively kill bears, and now there isn't a single one anywhere. I'm sorry, Chamois, but I need the experience points. I need to level up because I want to finish my house. I don't normally kill the passive mobs, but my hand is being forced. I need them XPs. Fuck. I just started thinking about it. I said I was 40 years old. I'm going to be 41 in a couple of weeks. I just turned 40. And it seems like a blink of an eye and 41's already rolling around. Okay, that's cool. You have these at home tests now. Okay, that's cool. At least you don't have to go somewhere to get it done. Oh, really? That often? That kind of sucks. Like, where do you live? Like, just general area. You don't have to say like a town or anything. But like, what state do you live in? Or, what general area do you live in? Oh, you don't have to say if you don't want to. I'm just curious as to where you have to in Latvia. Okay, I wasn't aware of places that where you had to have testing done that often. Here, it's more for certain things. If you're not vaccinated and you don't have the little card as proof, then there are certain things that if you want to go and do, you have to be able to show like a negative test that's valid, that's no more than like 2 days old. Oh, okay. Okay. I get that. Let's make some more arrows first, shall we? That's also good for the XPs. Oh, we used up all of our... Used up all of our bones. No matter, that was part of the point. Okay. Why is that? Why did it take damage? Something here took damage. Yeah, look, see, it went 80 again. What's taking damage? Why is stone taking damage from a storm? What the hell? This isn't cool. Why is stone taking damage from a storm? It's not supposed to. This is the way I've built my houses, like, for weeks now. Well, basically the whole time. This is not cool if they just recently changed this. This is not cool at all. That's the whole point of... that even the walls are taking damage. What the hell is going on? I have to bring up Discord. Ask some questions. This is not cool. This is not cool at all. This sucks if this is a change they just implemented. If I have to go to fucking concrete so I can survive stone takes storm damage on this mission, you've got to be shitting me. That's why I put all the effort into fucking building this place. I can rebuild it out of fucking concrete now. Well, that's great. Well, we're going to have to... What level are we at? Yeah, then we're going to have to push through to 20 so we can get the fucking machining bench done. Even that took fucking damage. Fucking great. Well, let's... Let's get everything repaired, and then just go nutso getting XP. I need to get to level 20 so I can get the machinist bench and unlock the fucking concrete shit. I wouldn't have put anywhere near as much fucking effort into the stone if I'd known that it's still going to take damage. I'm going to scale back. I'm going to scale back. I'm not going to have this big of a house if all I have to do is repair it all the fucking time. That feels like a bit of a jip, to be honest. If I'd known, I definitely wouldn't have put all of this effort into stone. Where did the window go? There it is. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I know anyone from Latvia. When I was in the Battlefield gaming clan, there were a couple of guys from. There was a guy from Estonia and one from Lithuania, and there were quite a few Finnish and Swedish guys. Canada wouldn't be my first choice, but I share the sentiment. If I had the chance, I'd go to America. At least we'll be able to destroy some of those and get some of the materials back. That's a fucking bummer, man. That's a fucking bummer. I just go to one of the places that's like good, crazy, like Texas or something. What are we gonna need space-wise? We can probably cut it back all the way to here and not even have a second floor. Not until we get concrete. Okay. Let's put a window here. Put a door here. Can take that door off. Put another door there. I'd definitely go to somewhere where there's like a certain degree of like good crazy, you know, where people are more laid back. And more logical. Definitely not some place like fucking Portland, where they've got all the fucking stupid woke people. Colorado would probably be on the list. Texas, or Canada, or somewhere in Canada, like. I haven't really looked at places in. Sorry, just. Yeah, I haven't really looked at places in Canada, to be honest, but yeah, if in North America in general, then one of those places in America, like Texas, Colorado, or something like that, or somewhere in Canada where they've got proper seasons, so it's not like really intense cold a lot of the time, but more of a place that's got like proper seasons. Because I really love the winter and I love snow or all that, but I wouldn't want that to be like a dominating thing. I think that's more of a misnomer with Canada, because as far as I remember, more areas of more areas of the USA that are further north than a lot of Canada, where the majority of people actually live. Anyway. Okay, so we cut back the house. Unfortunately, we wasted all of that fucking iron on stone buildables. Now that we found out that they actually take damage in storms, we're going to have to go the concrete route. So, let's see. We've got plenty of arrows. We just need more bone to make more. We've got food. Let's go and kill bears. We need to reach level 20. Over here, mate. I need the XP that you're walking around with. He's going to yeet me when he stops, isn't he? No, he's not. Walking XP. But that was a little baby one. Level 9, that's nothing. Over here, mate. No, don't go that way. You want to come over here. There's lots of XP coursing through your veins, and I need it all. I'm just going to hit level 20 and get everything I need to make concrete buildables, because I'm not going to be smacking walls with a hammer. Ah, we're a bit late on that one. Where are you? There you are. Do you want to stop fucking moving around for a second so I can get a bead on you? There you go. That was early. That was late. Never mind. Oh, for sure. I went to school with two Canadian dudes. They were probably the most chill of the guys I went to school with. It was a good crack. Whenever we went skiing with the school, they'd ask, like the teachers would ask, who's been skiing before? And if you put your hand up, then they'd basically let you go off and do your own thing. And we joined up with the snowboarders. And we just go off and do crazy shit down the pistes all the time. Like one time, we found a bar about halfway down one of the pistes. It came. There was like a black slope that leveled out into like a green blue, and then on that flat area there was a bar. So we'd basically take we take the lift all the way up to the top, come down that black slope, get to the bar, and have a Red Bull vodka, and then carry on down, and then just do that basically all day. And by the end of the day, the teachers were like, you know, wondering what the fuck's going on with these guys. You know, that we let them off the bus in the morning, and by the fucking afternoon, they're all full down drunk. What the fuck's going on? Stop running. Oh, he's aggroed on me, isn't he? He's just going around. I was wondering why the fuck is he making so many snorting noises. There's something about the terrain in this area that I've noticed bears do the same thing. Like I'll shoot a bear down there when I'm like standing up here. Yeah, I've shot a bear down there, and then the bear will come up, go over there, come across, and then try to come over. There's something weird with the terrain here that just makes the animals just go round and round. I mean, we could stick our nose into the Arctic. There's always a lot of wolves there. That'll be a quick XP grind. We've just got to make sure to take that out. This is another reason why it would be nice to reach level 20, because then we could finally make fur armor. As well as the concrete buildables. That's right, mate. You let me know where you are. I'm handing out free pointy sticks for everyone. Free pointy stick for you. Free pointy stick for you. Anyone else want a free pointy stick? There's one for you. Come on, guys. Don't make me work for it too hard. I want to hand out more free pointy sticks. Let's get... Where are we? We get stamina. Yeah, let's get the stamina. Where is everyone? The Arctic's usually full of fucking wolves. That's a chamois for some reason. Where is everyone? Ah, there's one there. Yeah, of course, you have to turn your head just when I release. Where did you get off to? Ooh, that was just in front of him. I'm overcompensating now, they got pretty close. Now let's skin up what we've got. Got a lot of XP just lying on the ground. I'm going to need to nip back into the forest soon, or I'm going to fucking develop frostbite. It's all right. We can come in and come out until we get the fur armor. There'll be a couple more wolves spawned behind us that we can take out. That's the chamois. And the border to the biome is pretty close, so we don't have to go all that far. That's right, you just sit down. Make it easier. If I could actually see my fucking cursor, it might help. It would be a good idea to go home because we have to repair this bow anyway. We've got a shit ton of stuff on us. Oh, but I've got enough. I've got enough iron at home that I could make a whatchamacallit? A fridge. Let's take some ice with us. Then this food won't be going to waste. We can finally start picking vegetables. Okay, where are you, Mr. Bear? Don't get me all worked up and just growl at me and walk away. I'm going to relay ray this one. Come on. Ah, I missed him. He was standing up on his hind legs. I could have knocked him in the face again. Come on, turn around. I can only see a big fat ass. Over here. Yeah, let's go home. That bow's about to break. We'll repair it. Cook up some more bread, more flat bread. And come back tomorrow. Can't see his head. Oh, the knife needs repairing as well. Got to keep my head on a swivel. Okie dokie. We need to rearrange the shit in here. What do we need? We need 4. We need 8 rope. We'll get that done. We need 4 nails. We need to get some of this shit out of our inventory so we can actually... Yeah, we need 4 nails. Oh, it's 4, not 40, you twat. We'll make a little extra, because we do need it for some other things later on. Yeah, and we need some more wood. We've got some in there. We'll just pinch that for a moment. Yeah. Like so. Get ourselves an ice box. And we can smack all of that meat in there. There we go. Lovely. Chuck that in there as well. We want to keep a stack of leather. A stack of twigs. A stack of bones. And the rest can go in here. Repair that. Get some iron. Repair that. And then we can basically rinse and repeat. Go back to the Arctic and do more of the same. Yeah, then we really need to reach tier 3 so we can make we can make concrete shit. Yeah. Right, that's 25. Oh, great. You get so used to play. Well, I've got 2 level 99 characters, and you just get so used to having just about everything, and then when you actually have to work for it again. What do you mean, mate? No idea what to do. What? I'll make some more bread while we're waiting around anyway. Oh, we pinched the wood from there, didn't we? We'll put that back. Come on, hurry up. Of course we've got a heavy rainstorm incoming. Well, at least the place won't fucking burn down if it gets hit by lightning. That's about the only positive thing I can say about building this stuff out of stone. It's definitely. I can understand. I can understand that the stone buildable, even the stone buildables, take damage because it's a hardcore mission. They've even turned that up to 11. That's nice. That's not the part that I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about my own stupidity, that if I had known that going into it, then I wouldn't have built all of this already. Yeah, there's a shit ton of iron just sitting in all of those walls and everything else that I could have used to make steel to work towards concrete, if I'd known. Oh, check out your Steam library, mate. See if there's something interesting to play. I'd say play some Icarus, but you don't have it. I do a lot of complaining about it, but I definitely enjoy it. For all its faults and all, it's definitely enjoyable. Who's going to take the first lightning strike? I'll be interested to see how much damage a lightning strike does to it, actually, if it does any damage. Yep, and we're taking damage already. Come on, lightning, hit my house. Can you believe it? I'm actually rooting for lightning to hit my house because I want to see what happens. I've got to keep an eye on these as well because the bench actually took some damage, took durability loss before, and I don't know why. Because yeah, there was durability missing from some of these things, but it wasn't so low that there was like visibly a hole in it yet. Oh, there we go. That hit the house. Well, if it did any damage, then it wasn't significant. I couldn't tell which one it hit. So if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it didn't actually damage it. I reckon all of that damage is just from the general storm activity. Oh, that was definitely one on the house again. Yeah, nothing significant. That's just general storm activity, I think. What about that thing? Oh, that hasn't taken any damage whatsoever. I know what I could be doing instead of just sitting around in the storm. Moving all of this shit out of the way. Because I'm not going to repair anything until the storm's over anyway. Yeah, that's full. We don't have any we don't have any wood. Otherwise I'd make a box. Don't have any wood in there. I should really change these floors for foundations as well while I'm at it. We've got a little bit more room left now. We can put the textiles bench back out as well. We'll put this on the anvil together with that, just temporarily while we move things around. Yeah, then I'll do that, because that's going to go into a bag anyway. There we go. We'll put that on the textiles bench. The textiles bench is going to go here. Like so. You want to actually move it instead of just, there you go, that's the one, thank you very much. Yeah, I know I'm dehydrated because I left my water in here. There, shut up. Yeah, we need some bones. Can put the rest of that crap in there. Oh, I'm putting this in the wrong fucking place. What am I doing? That's all supposed to go into the... Yeah, it's amazing. The viewers spiked up to like 5 or 6 people when I started talking about the fact that I'm doing the hardcore mission on solo. And then next to nothing actually happens because I happen to have a storm happening. But they're all gone by the time the storm's over and something might actually happen. Right, everyone's free to watch whatever they want. That's not why I'm remarking on it. Yeah, it's just they play the game themselves and they know what's up and they come to have a look and then something isn't happening for a little while that they know all too well is going to be over shortly and there might actually be some action, but they're gone before that happens. It's like, then why did you even stop by if you're not going to stick around for 2 extra minutes to actually see something happen? Okay, let's sleep. And we eat. Our bread is ready. We'll have some berries and some bread. We'll top up the water can. Well, yeah, we will. We're not actually going to use it in the Arctic anyway, but I'd rather have it full. That's okay. We'll grab some leather so we can make more arrows, just to be sure that we have enough. When we go back to the Arctic, go shoot more wolves. Got to pay attention though, because this is where the bear tends to be. Come on, dear. Head up. Stop grazing for a minute, will he? Oh, his head is up now. Okay. There we go. And this is my 5th attempt. I deleted the character that I was using and started completely afresh each time I died. Two was the bears and one was more or less voluntary because I needed to take things in a different direction. Is he asleep? He's just asleep. I've done that so many times. And unfortunately, I've done it with polar bears. I'm like, is he dead or is he just asleep? And you walk up, and then of course he gets up and fucking chews your face off. And I can laugh about it now, of course, because it's an obviously funny thing. I didn't really like it when it happened. Okay, one more level to go for machinist bench, and then 5 more until concrete. Oh, do you want to shut up? Leave me alone. I said, leave me alone. I'm skinning your friend here. Where are you? You can't get up here. Ha 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 ha. I can't find the other one. Oh, okay. Was he leading me to the other wolf? He was, wasn't he? Oh, it's interesting. It's definitely a fun addition to it. It's just I was unaware of it. I wouldn't have sunk the resources into stone that I have if I had known that storms still damage the stone buildables. Now I've gone and wasted a ton of iron that I could have used to make steel, to make the concrete stuff. Oh. There's a whole big pack of them. This is nice. It's fucking XP just asking to be farmed. And the icebox was definitely worth it. I'll be able to keep all of this stuff fresh. I think they probably adjusted the spawns as well, because I'm not used to having this many. There's definitely more than usual. Okay, it's just XP lying everywhere, waiting to be harvested. You want to be careful, Mr. Rabbit. I almost stabbed you there. Is that another Mr. Rabbit or is it a wolf? That's a rabbit. Oh, I can totally imagine it. I can totally imagine it. Usually, this area of the Arctic, you probably get you probably get 6 or 7 wolves per pack, usually. No, you don't, my friend. I'll usually see about 6 or 7 wolves per pack, but I reckon they've easily got like 9 or 10 wolf packs, and the packs come more frequently. Oh, double bears! I just reread that. Oh, sorry, double bears. Oh, that I'm not so sure about. I've been seeing a little more, but not like double. But when it comes to the wolves, it can definitely get out of hand pretty quick. And I think I should probably nip home again. We've still got space and we've still got durability. But now that I've reached level 20, I could make myself fur armor. And then at least we wouldn't be getting the frost already. Then I wouldn't mind spending more time there. Still got to keep your head on a swivel even when leaving, because some of them will actually like wander out. Oh, Mr. Bear. Where are you, Mr. Bear? Give me another little groan. Let me know which direction you are. Well, I can hear his footsteps already, so he's probably just in front of me. There he is. Don't show me your big fat ass, mate. I want to see your big smiley face. I'm over here, mate. Yeah, we take care of Mr. Wolf first. Oh, it's a level 9 bear. That's not so bad. If they'd put this mission into the Riverlands, it would have made it more difficult for sure. Because the Riverlands is like bears times 3 to begin with, and the vast majority of the bears start at like level 75. And can you imagine like adding another 2x spawn rate onto the bears in the Riverlands? That would be hardcore. Yeah, let's go home and make some armor. I'm sorry, Mr. Buffalo. I don't usually kill you guys, but I have to have the XPs. This area that I'm in, I've been on multiple. Who's that? Oh, it's just a deer. I've been on multiple prospects before, and I haven't really experienced any higher bear spawn rate than usual. Like there's, if anything, honestly, I'm probably experiencing a little less. There's usually a bear that spawns regularly down here and does like his rounds, and then there's another one. Where are we? There's another one that spawns over there somewhere and like walks around here, comes up and goes around. And there's another one just at the top of the pass. And normally, if I go to the Arctic and come back, I'm more or less guaranteed at least one of those 3 bears. But it's not the case at the moment. Like, I'll come back from the Arctic and I'll be lucky to come across a bear. That's why I'm going into the Arctic at the moment, because at least the wolf spawn rate is nice and high, and I can farm their XP. If the bears were spawning even just at their regular rate, I'd stay here. Well, there's another wolf up there. Oh, just missed him. Yeah, there would normally be a bear in this area. No, that was a deer down there. I thought I saw a bear. There's one that has a particularly large path, and I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% on where he spawns. I think it's somewhere in this forest area. But then he basically comes up, goes down here, goes all the way down to get down there to about there, and then turns and then goes all the way along, and then comes up that little pass that we just came up, and then just basically does the same thing round and around. And there's another one that spawns down there and does a little twist and turn, and then there's that other one that I was talking about further down. But I mean, like you see, none of them have spawned. That's right, stop exactly when I fucking release the arrow. Where's the other dudes? Oh, there's one. I think I'll leave the other one. But one, I can't even find him. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. But this is a normal forest area, and I've seen bears as low as like level 2. I don't think I've seen anything higher than like a level 80 bear in this area, and that was like an aberration. Okay. This fucking thing's full already. God damn. Do I have any wood? Yes, thankfully. Let's chuck that in there. Well, it's a good thing I got the textiles bench out, actually. We can at least spam rope for XP. Yeah, and then we'll spam that for epoxy. While we're here, we'll repair the bow. Put that in there. We'll hold on to some bones to make more arrows. I have a drip. Oh! I nearly forgot. The main reason we came home. Not talents. Where is it? Tier 2. Here we go. Fur. Lovely. Then we want to get that. Cement mixer, cement furnace. And then we can't unlock. We can't unlock that yet. That's level 25. And if we've still got points, then we might as well get the steel pick. Yeah. Yeah, that seems right. It's enough for now. Don't really need anything else. That's clicking away. Let's make the armor. Then we'll be nice and toasty in the Arctic. And then we can put that back to spamming rope. There we go. We'll eat up. I'm so glad you came back, Mr. Bear. I have a present for you. It's a pointy stick. You're going to love it. Of course I get caught up on him. Not dying, I'm not dying, I'm not fucking dying, not this time. Jesus Christ, that was fucking close. And it was the wolf again. The bear by itself, it's no problem, but the second a fucking wolf gets involved, you can't joust with the bear properly because it interrupts your run and does enough damage. It like slows you down enough that the bear can catch up. That was a nice save, if I do say so myself. I was fucking lucky to get out of that one. Where are you, Mr. Wolf? Come on. Now have a big fucking mouth. You come and interrupt my bear joust. He went over this way. Where is he? There he is. Have a pointy stick. It's on me. That's a buffalo. I thought it was another bear. There we go. Oh no, it's very correct. It's very correct. I recently started using THX spatial audio because I have a Razer headset, the 7.1. I think it's called the Kraken. And the sound was good before I started using that, but since I've started using it, it's like it's dialed in. I can tell down to like nearly the centimeter where something's coming from. The audio, the spatial audio, like the directional audio, is very good. The vast majority of times, I'll hear something coming before I see it. Especially the bears. I mean, they've got such a big thudding footstep. You can always tell what direction they're coming from. Like if you pay close enough attention, you can tell whether they're coming or going from like if the sound's getting slightly louder or quieter. The only place the directional audio and like the distance audio in particular is problematic is in the desert. Like the hyenas always sound like they're right next to you. Like basically everything sounds like it's right next to you. But here, if the bear that spawns over there was spawned in right now and was roaring, I'd be able to hear the direction and the general distance as well, because the roar would be rather quiet, but I'd still have a general direction and where to go. But the desert, it's just all fucked up. Well, let's eat our way back to health, shall we? Because if we get jumped by something right now, it wouldn't be very nice. I was using... Before I got this, I was using just some generic, you know, no-name brand gamer headset with a microphone. And it was okay with stereo sound. And I could still hear, like, general direction and everything. But the main reason why I wanted to get an upgrade is because my head and my ears were hurting from it after extended use, because like the headband was quite hard, was like the foam in it was quite stiff, and the earmuffs themselves were a little too small, like they didn't properly enclose my ears. So after quite a few hours of play, like the tops of my ears would like hurt. Like physically, I'd be in pain. So I needed to upgrade anyway, and I like with the same reasoning behind the chair I just chose to get. I was like, if I'm going to spend that little extra on it to get something premium, then I'll make sure it's something good that, you know, it's going to last X number of years and I'm going to like it, instead of, you know, buying something cheaper every year. If I'm going to spend the money on it, then I'll get something decent then I'm happy with it for a long time. And so far it's been good. The earmuffs are comfortable. It's got this supposedly like cooling gel on the inside. And when you first put it on after a while of it just sitting around, it does feel cool, but I guess it does help with like long-term wearing. I don't notice my ears getting all nasty and sweaty after a long session, which is a bonus. Sweaty ears are not a nice thing. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It's worth it in the long run. I spend so much time in front of the computer with this thing on my head and my arse in this chair, that I'm willing to put that extra bit of money in for comfort and quality, so that I don't have to keep spending the money on it year on year. You'll eventually spend that money on it anyway, just, you know, having to buy a new one every year or 2 years. You'll eventually get to that point where a better quality one would have lasted the whole time. It's just, you know, ponying up that extra cash in one go. I'd rather just get, like, you know, a headset, and then a few months later a chair, and maybe a few months later when I saved up the money get a good keyboard, and then just, you know, just space it out. Eventually you'll have everything and it'll be a really nice setup. Okay, let's get the hammer out. Oh, we've got talent points to spend. Let's spend them, shall we? I'm kind of feeling like we should do something about speed. Movement speed, if we can. Is there anything? General, increased stamina regen after taking damage. That would be nice, but That's not what I was thinking about. Increase the base movement speed. Here we go. Let's put 2 on that. Get another 5% out of it. Or should we go the whole? We're gonna go the whole 3 anyway. Let's do it now and get it out of the way. Yeah. So that's another 10% on our movement speed. Where are we at now, movement speed wise? 408. If I'm holding a bow, 443. That's nice. That's nice. Got to keep an eye on the benches as well. Make sure they don't get fucked up. Well, I've already got the mass dampener, and I started to go into the bow talents, where when I'm holding the bow, where are you? Where I'm holding the bow, I've already got 10% on top of that, so another 10% on my base movement speed. That's gonna be nice. Then I really have no excuses to be able to joust bears easily. Oh yeah, the door. When we had the bear stick his head through it. Okay. Yeah, one of my other characters, I didn't get all of the bow. Like, I didn't max out the bow because I didn't get the homing instinct, because I think that's a little shit, and I didn't get the wounding shot. But I've got the hindering shot maxed out, and I've got pinning shot, and I find the combo of those two with basically everything you need up until that point is very good, because then in a lot of cases I don't even have to joust with bears, because in one of the shots leading up to it, it'll either slow him down or completely pin him in place, and then when he's just standing there, I can start firing as many arrows into him as I want. I haven't really done much experimenting with other builds. I mean, oh, it's definitely it's saved my life more times than I can count now. It's definitely saved my life a lot of times. Like when you're in a bad situation and you haven't been paying attention, and then that one shot, that last shot where he's right in front of you, and then it pins him. Polar bears. I tried it. The last prospect I was on the Spirit Walk. With a recurve, it's still not great. You really have to have distance and make a lot of your criticals. With a compound, I could imagine it's going to be simple, because I mean, I used the compound bow and flint arrows on polar bears, and it was okay. Yeah, you need distance, and you need to make criticals, but at least there, you weren't cutting it down to the line. You could go ahead and miss a couple of shots and still have enough distance between you and him to finish him off before he gets there. But with a recurve, even with the bow talents, it's iffy. I'd rather just have a hunting rifle. What is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Excuse me. Well, if we move these out the way, Oh yeah, I've only ever had a polar bear spawn near me once. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but either I've been really lucky or it's some bug that they haven't worked out completely yet that people are still experiencing it. Like that, it's 4 in the morning. Okay, it's only 6 in the afternoon here. 6. Come to think of it, the last time I looked at the fucking clock, it was like 12:15, like midday, and now it's 6 already. Bloody hell, that just disappeared. Yeah, there. I don't know if they fixed it or not. There was one particular spot in that Arctic area where, oh, for sure, it just disappears. There was one particular area in the Arctic where you'd kill a bear and almost instantly after he's gone down, then it would spawn again. Like I literally racked up probably 7 or 8 polar bear carcasses just from that one area. I just it's stood back next to a rock a little further away, and then I'd just shoot one, he'd spawn, and while he was walking towards me, I'd be reloading, and I'd shoot him again, and it'd spawn. Shoot it again, it would spawn. I just did that over and over, and I racked up like 7 or 8 polar bears. I haven't had that happen again since in that spot, so they might have patched something. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Um, where did I put the? Oh, I put it in here, didn't I? There we go. What do we need for the machining bench? We need more iron. Okay, we're going to have to go out mining. If we're going to go mining, then we might as well make it kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And we'll venture into the Arctic to K10. But we need buildables for that. We still have 1 point left. So we'll get... Where are you? This dude. That's very versatile. I quite like that half thing. You've got 2 or 3 of these, you can get you. If you've got 3 of these, you can get yourself out of just about any situation. Even if you fall down a hole, you just build up 3 and then go and remove the 2 behind you and just keep going up like that, and you can span good distances with it. And because you can use it as a flat and a ramp, if you're using the full size ones, then you have to have either this or that. But at least this, it's versatile that you can make it into both. Oh, it's really useful. It's really useful, and it works the same with the stone and the wood one. So like you've got the ramp, you've got the half floor, and you've got the half wall, and you can even make it into a quarter. So for mining and everything, this is one of the best things. Like them, the cave. Oh, I can't see it right now on the map. Anyway, I'll bring down Icarus Intel. The cave, which is down here in the Arctic. The what is it? There's a huge pit, and I dropped my lantern down there by mistake. I accidentally pressed Q on it, and I wanted to go down and get it, uh, but I missed my footing. You know, I wasn't paying attention, and I fell down into the hole and nearly died. And the bottom of the pit was full of driftwood, so I just picked up a bunch of the driftwood, and I had some fibre on me, thankfully. And I took apart. I had some what is it, heat bandages. So I just destroyed those to get some more fiber, and I made like literally a handful of those half pieces, and I was able to make my way all the way out. So like if this is the wall of that cave, yeah, I just built a ramp and a straight piece, and just made sure that the straight piece was sticking into the wall, and then come and disassembled the 2 ramps, and then just did that all the way up to the top. And had I only had flat buildables, I wouldn't have been able to do it, because then I wouldn't have been able to go up. Well, okay, I would, but then it would have taken me a long fucking time. Because there's no way to unsnap. Or at least not that I know of. Like when you place something, then that wants to snap everywhere, and then you have to deselect from it and wait a while for it to not snap anymore. So I could have used that. I could have put a flat piece, deselected, waited for it to unsnap, and then place another one just a little bit higher and been able to jump from one to the other. But then it would have taken forever, just because I have to wait for the buildable to unsnap. If there was like a key, if you could press a key to unsnap, then it would be a lot more useful. And if there is, and I just haven't realised, then because there's this guy on the Discord, his name is Hexen, but it was spelt with 3s, like in Leet speak, H3X3N, Hexen, and he does a lot of like circular and hexagonal building, and his builds look really fucking cool. But I have no idea how he's doing it, how he gets it so that the buildables aren't snapping to one another, that he gets them to overlap like that he can actually build circles. He's got some really cool looking builds. Well, let's chuck that wood back in there. Now I'm trying different key combos. I tried delete. No, is that a wolf? Oh no, it's a deer. If I could actually see it, it might help. There we go. We'll wait a little while for the sun to come up. Let's have a look in the controls. Free look, no, no, no. Unfocused building grid. Is that it maybe? End. Let's get it to snap. Yeah, that's it. End. You press end and then it unsnaps. Yeah, see, I snap it to that wall and then it wants to snap everywhere, and I just press end and it goes back. Okay, that's nice. But that needs remapping. That's a good idea actually, what you said with backspace. If there's nothing else mapped to it, then I think, yep, we'll map it to backspace. Nice. Well, that's probably how he's doing it then. I can't imagine any other way. Okay, let's eat up. I'll grab some extra food. Just for healing up. Just in case. Oh, we don't need the hammer anymore. And we don't need the fur. We'll make some more arrows just to have enough. Freshen up the bow. There we go. That's odd that he didn't go for the deer. The deer carcass was right there. Yeah, I need to get into the practice of doing that. I have it quite often that I'll go on like a longer Arctic journey with a recurve bow, and then I'm like I'm halfway into going to where I want to go, and then the bow's already like almost broken. Well, one, I need to control myself and not shoot as many fucking wolves, but I need to get into the practice of taking multiple bows. We've got another talent point. Let's chuck that onto... What are we going to put that on? We'll put that on increased critical multiplier. Yeah, but the recurve you can only get wrecked. You can only fix the recurve at the machinist bench. The tier 3 one with aluminium. I mean the longbow, sure, that's a pretty cheap fix because it's really simple to make a crafting bench, and then you just need some bones. What did I want? I wanted some of that, didn't I? So, not that. That, so I can make another bandage. I don't like being without bandages. What is all that ruckus? Why are you guys making so much fucking noise? We're okay for oxygen, aren't we? Yeah, we're fine. Now we've got the fur armor on, so we're going to be... Actually, we can put that back there, then we don't have to worry about water. With the fur armor, it's only going to be an issue when a storm comes along. Come on, where's all the fibre? It's lilies. I want fucking bushes. Over here, there we go. Okay. How the fuck did you just jump up there, mate? What the hell? We've got fucking spider wolves. Jesus Christ. No, I use it a lot. I just didn't happen to have one on me at the time. I've got a bone one. Oh no, I've got it. Ah, stupid idiot. I could have been using it the whole time. I thought I left it at home. No, I always use it when I once I get some platinum together, I make a platinum one, and that's the only thing I use on like wheat and fiber. I didn't realize I had it. Bloody hell. The whole reason I got up on that rock was like, I thought the fucker wouldn't be able to get up to me, and he jumps up like he's fucking Spider-Man. Let's take two. Try not to die this time. There you are. I see you hanging out in the fucking shadows thinking that you're all safe. If I could see the fucking dot, it would be nice. I prefer just doing them like that, because you can see them at a good distance. And once you get used to how much you have to compensate with the bow, it's relatively easy to make even distance shots. You just got to compensate for how quickly they're moving as well. Come on, guys, come out from under there. I can't kill you there. I'll take the arrows back. That's one. That's what I should have done with the other two. What? Can you leave me alone, please? Thank you. I'm just thinking, like, what color could they change it to? Where it would be more visible in, like, most situations, but probably like a... Oh yeah, at this rate for sure. At this rate for sure. It would have been even easier if I'd known that I really need to get to that higher level. Then I would have spent more time in the desert before coming here. I was happy to leave the desert because I hate being there, but had I known that it would be that important to get to this high of a level. Oh, I think that colour would blend in quite a lot as well, though. I mean, something more yellowish, yeah, I could imagine it would stand out a bit in more situations. But then again, when you're in the forest, then you've got quite a few things that are like yellowish in colour where it would blend in just as much. Like if they just added in the settings, yeah, let's say like in the controls or something, or in the gameplay, wherever they want, yeah, crosshair color, and then like a little drop down, then it's job done. Then people can just change it to whatever they want in whatever situation. When you're in the desert, you change it to that color because that's easier to see, or when you're in the Arctic, you change it to that color because that's easier to see. I mean, a lot of games have HUD customization in them where you can set those kinds of things yourself. Here, really, the only thing you'd need to change that's of any real consequence is the little targeting thing. The way that they line up on us has changed as well. 2 weeks ago, the wolves weren't doing that. Like when they aggro from a distance, they'll do like a side run and then come at you, and sometimes they'll even do another side run and change direction. They never used to do that before. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, I didn't quite reach the mute button. But whenever something aggroed on you, it would just come straight for you. Yeah, exactly. If I was making more of my shots, it would be good as well. We're out of fucking arrows. Are you kidding me? I had like tons of them. Bloody hell. 93 should be enough for now, shouldn't it? Yeah, I'm full. Things need repairing. We might as well make our way back. Especially with this snow coming. We don't need those guys aggroing on us and then getting the buff, the movement debuff, slowing us down. Let's get out of the Arctic. Come on, where's the end already? Oh, and we've got a heavy rain there. Let's just get home, shall we? Where the fuck did you come from, eh? What rock did you crawl out from under? Oh, shit. I didn't notice Mr. Bear. Where did you go? I didn't hear him because of the fucking storm. Nearly walked straight up to him. There he is. But unfortunately, I'm not a spider bear. I can't go straight up fucking cliffs. Where did he go? There he is. Okay, good. We need to get home because we've got to repair our fucking house. Now that even stone takes damage. Phew. Don't want to get caught out in one of them again. No, I've got to say, this has actually added some decent amount of difficulty to it. I'm happy I started this mission. Now we'll just wait until the storm's over. We're just going to have to be repairing it over and over and over again otherwise. Where did I put the anvil? There it is. "5 hours? What are you talking about, 5 hours? This stream is 2.5 hours, and the one that I stopped earlier was... Oh, okay. Yeah, because I restarted. Yeah. I mean, it's nice that we have to put that extra level of effort in. It's just, it would have been nice to know, you know. We're gonna have to chop some more wood. We're out of wood. Let's chuck that in there and spam some more rope. Take some sticks with us. Put some ice in there. Chuck that on there. Is that it? Storm over? Okay, now we can get on and repair things. I mean, it's not as bad as leaving home with a wood house and then coming back to not having a house. I could probably go a couple of storms without having to come home to repair the place. But I still I don't feel comfortable doing that. Okay, that's that done. I hope so. I honestly hope so. Because I was literally on the verge of quitting the game until the DLC comes out. This this mission has definitely been a breath of fresh air. There's a bit of an extra challenge, but I certainly hope they start to make some more significant additions and improvements. Okay. Well, I hope it's fruitful. Honestly, they really need to pull out all the stops. We need a rover or an ATV. Because some of the larger missions where you have to cross large areas, it gets really old really fast where you have to walk everywhere. Like Spirit Walk, if you want to get both of the veins, if you've already made your base in a certain location and then you have to hoof it all the way across the map with the stuff that you need, you literally spend hours just running to get from one place to the other. No, I think that's part of some of the animals, and others are more like native animals. I mean, there's at least two animals. Two, or is it one? Well, okay, one I definitely know of, but I seem to remember another. But there's at least one animal that we've seen hints of in the trailer that we still haven't seen anything. We still haven't seen in game. Where are you, Mr. Bear? There you are. Ah, would you like a pointy stick? Ah, we missed the headshot. Are you gonna play Spider Bear? No, you didn't. The aggroed. Really? This is the hill you won't go up. Well, that's good to know. That there is actually a hill a bear won't climb. Got to write that one down. Write a letter to the fucking Queen. Oh, I saw a screenshot where a rover was mentioned. A bike. It'll be fun. If it gets added, I won't complain. But I'd really like to see an ATV. When I think like off-grid living and off-roading and all that kind of stuff, then I kind of think ATV. Because you could totally... Can you imagine if you have an ATV that's got a box on the back? So, like, let's say you have to make a choice. It's either a two-person ATV or one person, and then you put a box on the back, and on the side, you can... it's got, like, racks or hooks where you can hook the radar on one side and then the extractor on the other. Yeah, then solos have got everything they've ever wanted. then you can carry more stuff and you don't have to worry about only being able to take one of the things with you. And it could be cheaper than one of the more significant vehicles. So it'd be like a go-between. Thought as much. Let's just go back to the Arctic, shall we? I like it in the Arctic. Oh, we've got talent points. Talent points. Talent points. There, let's get our first level of hindering shot. See if we can slow anyone down with it. Only 3 more levels to go. Oh, food. Stamina. Fucking pissed off the pack there. If we weren't able to one-shot these guys, then it would be even more difficult. I didn't even mean to piss them off. I just, what is it? Missed a shot on one of them and it aggroed on him instead of killing him. Okay, let's see what we can do with this talent point. We've got the health, we've got the speed, we've got the stamina. What else? Do we just carry on adding on combat? I think we'll just carry on adding on combat for now. No. Critical multiplier. Let's carry on leveling hindering shot. We'll skin these dudes. Yeah, that's one I want to get. I haven't got it on my other 2 characters, and I tried it out on a couple of the previous attempts, and I really like it. And the leather to rope. That's the other one I want to make sure I get. It's particularly good in this Arctic when you need fiber. You just turn all the leather that you're getting from the wolves into rope and then destroy the rope. And then you've got fiber. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately. I have an in real life, not a talent in the game, yeah, not a selectable talent, but I have a real personal talent of running straight at cliffs all the time, and then realizing too late. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. come here often? I think I'm overcompensating. Yeah, there we go. There you see, he changed his beeline. What I was talking about before. He was running straight towards me, and he actually changed his line and started coming towards me. It would be interesting, and it would be nice if they do change up the AI of the animals every now and then. Because once you get used to a certain pattern of an attack, and you work out a good strategy, then it becomes easy. So if they change things up every now and then, it keeps you on your toes. Because animals can learn. Yeah, so if they get used to you doing things, because I mean there are games where the AI of the animals and like the other enemies do learn over time. Like if you use the same strategy for a certain period of time, they'll you know, air quotes, get used to it and work around it to change up their tactics. If they were able to integrate something like that on the wolves and the bears here, it would take it to that next level. Yeah, I'm overcompensating. I'm used to using the fucking the recurve. It's all going above his head. Okay, now I know what to do. I know what to do. What's going on here? There we go. Now we'll let Mr. Rabbit run. What time is it? 4:30. Let's start making our way back. So if we come across too many wolves, then it's going to take us a while just to make it back. Yeah, and then just watch, we'll come across hardly any on the way home, and we could have just stayed a little longer. No? Nobody? Okay. That's just a rock. It is just a rock, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a rock. Did you make that little noise? You made that little noise, didn't you? I heard a little noise come from over there. It's like whoop, whoop, whoop sound. No Mr. Bear this time? Don't need the fur. They need to increase the height of our step. Honestly. You can get stuck on some stupidly insignificant pieces of terrain that you should be able to walk over. Where are you, Mr. Wolf? I can hear you panting because you're a mouth breather. Where are you? He's behind this rock. Just you watch. Yeah, look, there he is. He's sleeping. Well, he's taking the long sleep now. Yeah, shuffling is a good way to put it. Like, he's barely lifting his feet. So if we can actually see it in the sunlight, he's barely lifting his feet. Like, I'm actually surprised I'm able to walk into here. Yeah, I've had it in situations where the foundation was about that high off the ground and I had to jump through the door to get in. We're out of fucking wood again, of course, because we didn't go and chop any, did we? We might not be. We might actually have wood if we chopped wood. Let's spam some more of that rope. Let's make some more arrows first. You finished? There we go. All of that lovely XP just pouring in. There's the wood. Well, we've got more rope than we can shake a stick at. At least it's generating us nice amounts of XP. And look, the majority of that level I've probably gone up just through the crafting. Then we've only got one more to go and I can finally make concrete. Yeah, that's... I think I can safely say that's within 2 hours. Well, within 250. First try was about 45 minutes. No, the first try was about 45 minutes. 2 hours 50 on this current stream. Okay, in a little over 2 hours, I've gone from level 0 to 25. Because we're basically there. Yeah, by the time this crafting gets finished, we'll be at level 24. He says, and then the crafting stops. That's still going though. And then we've still got this to turn into epoxy. Yeah, we'll go and kill some more wolves. Who's there? It's Mr. Chamois. Miss. Hit. That was Mr. Buffalo. Good morning, Mr. Buffalo. Good night, Mr. Buffalo. And where are we going to put it? We might as well put one on there. Is there really nothing? Cause I don't want to put anything on the solo tree, because if this guy survives, then I want him to be more my multiplayer character. And I'd like something more with stamina or health. But I do also need to work towards getting the sticks. Let's do that. I mean, we've still got another 16 levels where we're going to be getting talent points anyway. No? I missed the bear this time? Where are you, mouth breather? There you are. Well, I think from this Arctic session we should be able to make it to 25, and then I can finally get making concrete. Was that you, Mr. Rabbit? Fucking put me on alert. I heard something moving and I thought it was another wolf. Anyone there? Before I start oh, there's movement up there. Who are you? That's right, stop short. There we go at last. Third time lucky. Oh, and another one. I need to dial in my mouse sensitivity as well. A mouse with a little bit of a higher DPI would be nice, and then dialing in the mouse sensitivity. I couldn't actually see him, I was just going based off of the box above his head. But both times there, I didn't know that they were there, but I heard something coming from that direction. So, like, in response to your previous question about the space and about the directional audio, it's definitely a massive help, and it's definitely precise. I'm still overcompensating, aren't I? Ho hum, ho hum. I'm not staying in the snow. That's cut our current visit a little shorter than usual. We'll wait for it to be over and just go back. But we'll go look for bears in the meantime. Like, one thing I definitely do a lot more in this game than I do in any other is that I'll stop to... Yeah, of course we get fucking heavy rain here as well. I'll stop to listen. Quite often. Especially if I catch... If I catch the sound of something, then I'll stop so I don't have the sound of the footsteps masking it, so I can give a listen to what's going on. Oh, it can definitely save you. More than once, I was in the middle of skinning something, and then I hear a wolf or a bear panting, and then I know to quit the skinning process and get my game face on. We've got so much fucking food, I don't know what to do with it anymore. If I had a whatchamacallit, biofuel composter, I just start throwing it in there. It's everywhere. I need another fucking fridge. Oh. And we missed some. Yay. Put the ice in there at least. We'll just wait for this to be over and then repair it at the end. And then we can head back out into the Arctic. Concrete, well, you need the cement mix, and then depending on what you're making, you need steel rebar and screws in some cases. And what else was it? Well, we could go to the tech tree to have a look. Yeah, you see, for that we need steel rebar, screws, and concrete mix. Yeah. And a lot of people don't like it because of its steel requirement. But it's not all that difficult. Yeah, and to have the 100% resistance is very good. And as far as I know, it's the only thing that will withstand snow without reinforcement. Yeah, but you get 10 rebar from one piece of steel. So it's basically one piece of steel plus, you know, the change for the screws. And you get 100 you get 100 screws from one piece of steel. It's okay. It's okay. It's on par with stone. It's definitely on par with stone. So I don't know what people are. It's just a little bit of extra grind because you have to have the cement furnace to actually smelt the steel. But for a while now, basically the only thing I take with me to the Arctic is concrete. I'll at least make myself enough concrete buildables to make like a 1x2, because it doesn't collapse from snow without reinforcement. Because stone, you have to put pillars in, otherwise the snow will collapse it. And I've heard people say that the slanted roofs don't collapse, but I've personally had. Okay, I didn't. I have to admit, I didn't use the peak one. Yeah, the one that's like sloped in either direction. I just used the normal sloped roof, but I had the same issue with that. Whether that was a bug or a problem or something, and it's since been fixed or what, I don't know. But I've been in the Arctic with stone buildables and put on a slanted roof, and that still eventually started to rumble and would have given way if I hadn't removed it. But I mean, the last prospect I was on, I was doing Spirit Walk, and I basically had on the M14 vein, I basically built myself a concrete 4x4, and then left the central 4 squares open where the vein was. I just built the house around it, and I didn't have a single piece of reinforcement. That was just the concrete walls and then flat concrete floors for the ceiling, and it didn't give way under the pressure of the snow. If I'd done the same thing out of stone, then I would have had to put pillars in to keep it from collapsing. I've got a screenshot of it, I think. A little bit of it at least. Where is it? Let's see, I think it's this one. Yeah, here we go. That. So just put concrete foundations all the way around, concrete walls and concrete roof, and you don't have to reinforce any of it. And if you place it right, then it leaves all of the snap points open. And you're nice and toasty and not in danger. Mr. Bear, I'm so happy you came. We really need to talk. I have a pointy stick for you. Free of charge. Multiple, in fact. That's the bow talon. You see the way that he slowed down after I shot him? That's the bow talon. and that only gets better as time goes on. The higher the level, the more likely you are to do that. And the pinning shot makes him completely stand still. Like that alone has saved me more than a dozen times. Easily. More than a dozen times. When I'm like shooting at him and I've taken just that little, bit too long where I can't jump around him, I can't kite him. And then that last shot, I was just lucky enough to get a pinning shot, and then he just stands still right in front of me. I don't want this prime meat to go to waste. If I wait and not eat anything, then I can get the prime meat buff and go to the Arctic with that. I think it's got a timer of something like 2 minutes, 120 seconds. But those 2 minutes seem to go by like crazy. If you don't have a campfire on you, then it's like, whoop, spoil. Come on. There we go. Let's eat that, and we can have some meat, and we'll have some bread, and then it's all lovely. Let's go and have a look if the other bears in the area have spawned. Because like I said, there's usually one over here. There's definitely a wolf. I heard a wolf's pant, but we're not looking for wolves, we're looking for bears. There's a wolf. Third time lucky. Yeah, and there's usually another one up here. Anyone? Bueller? 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 No? Okay. Guess the Arctic it is then. At least the wolves there never fail us. As long as we don't get any more inclement weather, we should be able to get to 25 before the sun goes down today. Go and tell the wolves I'm here. Go on, keep going. Tell the ones down there that I'm here as well. I knew there was one there. Just couldn't fucking tell it apart from the rocks. Yeah, that's right. Stop right at the right time. Pointy stick for you. Pointy stick for you. Pointy stick for you. You're special. You get 2. You're doing a good job, mate. We just need more of them, yeah? Bring more of them. And... yay! Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. I'll bring you a carrot the next time I come. Oh, it's just you and your buddy. Just make it home in one piece and we'll be fine. You took that one to the knee. It's an oldie but goodie. Do that. Who's there? It's probably just Mr. Rabbit again. Okay, we can get making the concrete stuff now at last. It's going to be lots of searching for silica. We might as well get the carpenter's bench made. Did I get the stick talent yet? I didn't, did I? Let's use one of our points for that. We don't have to make the carpenter's bench just yet. And then... Basically, we just need to put a point on each of those so we can get the pinning shot. But we'll get that first. Okay, where are we? Tech tree, tier 3, concrete. Beam, floor, wall, foundation, roof ramp, angled wall. Yeah, that'll do. Where's the door? Get the aluminium door. What else? Recurve bow. We'll get the composter, I guess. And the lamp. And we'll save those points for Christmas. Okay. Situation hasn't changed. It's like when you're hungry. You go to the fridge and look at it every 2 minutes. Nothing ever changes. I know the fucking fridge is full, but I still have to open it. Yeah, we'll hold on to that to make arrows. Spam rope for XP. Put that away. Let's make the arrows first, shall we? We've got sticks. How many do we need? We need 31. No, 32. Yeah, and then we can put the rest into epoxy. Oh, did we have exactly enough for 100? Okay. And we've got one left to repair the bow again. And I need... Oh, yeah. Iron. Iron. We emptied out this cave already. And before I went on the big XP quest, that's absolutely not what I wanted to do. No, never mind. I had my keyboard switched. Like, you see the thing pop up there? I can change the layout of my keyboard because I use multiple languages on it. And when it's set to Hungarian, my 0 key is right next to my 1, so I can switch to the torch easily. So when I'm mining, I'll just have the torch in 0, and I can mine. And when I need to see, I can just go to 0 easily. But I had it set to English, And on the English setting, of course, that's tilde. So I was pushing it to fucking get the torch so I could see to turn around and run away, but I was pushing it and nothing was happening. There we go. Yeah, I came in here just to check, to make sure that I had actually... Fuck off. I'm not dealing with you right now. Why aren't you guys going away? I know there's one here that spawns basically inside the wall. Yeah, you see this guy? Oh, do you want to fuck off? Thank you very much. I just wanted to come in here to double check that I had actually emptied this place of iron. By the looks of it, I have. Yeah, there's the titanium, and that's it. Okay. So we have to move on to another cave. We've got nothing left in there. Yeah, thought as much. We'll drop one out for the homies. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break because it's 7:30 and I didn't have any dinner. So I'm going to order some food. We're 3.5 hours into this session as it is anyway, so I think I'll order some food, have something to eat, and then come back to this a little later. If you're still about, and if you happen to have followed, then you'll get a notification and maybe you can pop in again. But otherwise, thanks for stopping by, keeping me company. I'll be back probably in about...
Excellent!
Oh, absolutely excellent. Thank you very much. Then I'll be back in about an hour and a half. Depends on when they bring the food. If they're quick about it, then about an hour and a half should be good. Has it saved recently? We'll wait for it to save, so we load in the house and not in the cave. There we go. Okay. Well, I'll see everyone later. See ya.